예, 쌤팍입니다. 이번 시간에는 디디님께서 300문장 암기 도전하셔서 성공하셨습니다. 먼저 축하드리고요. 여기 계신 분들 하시는 분들이고요. 지난번 달인가 저희들이 요거 끝냈죠? 문법 요거 끝내서 인증하셨는데 이번에는 요거 하신 거예요. 3개. 문법, 회화, 패턴 300문장 한 거죠. 그래서 우리가 뭐 몇 번 말씀드렸지만 그 영어를 공부할 때 작전이 좀 필요해요. 그래서 작전이라는 건 뭐 이런 거를 좀 챙기는 거죠. 챙겨서 하는데 중학교 3학년 때까지 암기해 두시면 좋아요. 저희들이 암기법으로 되어 있기 때문에 금방 할 수 있거든요. 그래서 모든 게 또 그림으로 되어 있어요. 금방 하실 수 있어요. 이제 그게 되시는 분들, 300문장 되시는 분들 가장 좋고요. 만약에 시간이 없어서 300문장을 다 못했다. 그냥 100문장, 문법 100문장 하신 분들도 1000문장 도전을 할 수가 있어요. 저희 1000문장이 뭐 회화 1000문장, 패턴 1000문장 이렇게 있잖아요. 이 두 개는 암기를 안 하셔도 돼요. 근데 저희들이 문법은 1000문장 코스를 제공해요. 그래서 1000문장을 이제 암기하면은 이제 정말 좋죠. 물론 모든 분이 할 수는 없어요. 그래서 중학교 2학년, 3학년 때 1000문장 정도를 암기를 하면은 정말 큰 선물을 부모님께서 아이들에게 줄 수 있는 그런 찬스라고 생각을 하는데 저희들의 그 학습 목표를 보시면요. 고등학교 3학년 졸업하면은 미국 대학의 강의 정도를 소화할 수 있는 거라고 그랬잖아요. 그 중학교 3학년 때는 어떤 거를 목표로 하느냐? 중3 때는 미국 고등학교 교환 학생 프로그램이 있어요. 제가 몇 번 말씀드렸죠. LTS 테스트를 합격하면은 그 들어갈 수 있는데, 그걸 이제 신청할 수가 있는데, LTS 테스트는 그렇게 어려운 테스트가 아니에요. 웬만한 우리나라 학생들은 뭐 90% 이상이 합격할 거예요. 근데 문제는 뭐냐면, 얘들이 미국의 고등학교에 가서 그걸 이해를 해야 될 거 아니에요. 수학 같은 건 1등이에요, 항상. 그런데 영어 다른 게 문제잖아요. 그래서 저희들이 이런 걸 좀 준비시키기 위해서 이제 이 1000문장 암기를 전번에 저희들이 디자인하는 거는 일반인들을 위한 문장이었어요. 제가 그걸 다시 뜯어 고쳤습니다. 그래서 중학교 2학년, 3학년이 할 수 있는 문장으로 바꾸어서 다시 디자인을 했어요. 그래서 그걸 하시면 좋겠다는 거예요. 모든 문장은 그림으로 되어 있고 암기법으로 되어 있고 동시에 그림으로 되어 있고 또 저희들이 동영상 같은 거를 제공하기 때문에 굉장히 쉽습니다. 네, 저는 여기서 마치고 디디님께서 하시는 거를 보도록 하겠습니다. 제가 꼭 말씀드리는 게 있죠. 준비하는 사람에게 기회가 온다고. 그런데 그 영어는요, 특히 여러분이 영어는 시간이 오래 걸려요. 준비하는 게. 이게 보통 우리가 한 10년 동안 10년 동안 배우잖아요. 중고등학교 때 6년이고 초등학교 3년인가? 4년에서 토탈 한 10년 정도 배워요. 그만큼 언어라는 건 시간이 오래 걸리거든요. 그래서 그 언어를 우리가 챙겨두면은 그놈 아가 우리를 챙기는 날이 반드시 온다는 거예요. 예, 저는 여기서 마치고 디디님께서 하시는 걸 보도록 하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
The zoo is at the park. Hi, how are you? What's your favorite animal to see at the zoo? Someone broke my car. See you later. What do you say we take it to the mechanic tomorrow? The singing monkey is my brother's pet. Hi, my name is Sam, a friend of Michelle's. I'm calling to ask if you know a good vet. He fell off the ladder. Could you please help him up? It will take you a few hours to fully recover. I want to bring happiness to an elephant who has suffered. Could you please exchange places with me for a moment? What's the point of doing this if we can't see the elephant? It is not wise to drink to Diet Coke every day. Go straight and turn left to find a healthier drink. What would you do if you had to change your habits? Having a cell phone can help in emergency situations. I'm thinking of getting a better phone. This is the situation where I need it the most. They don't know what to do with the giraffe. I'm looking for someone who can take care of it, who can help take care of it. Have you ever worked with animals before? The twins didn't believe what I told them at first. Could you help me with explaining it again? It's time to make them understand. They didn't realize that the bike was stolen. I relieved stress by going for a bike ride. I found it difficult to tell them the truth. Tennis gives you a thrill. I'd like to make a reservation for the tennis court this weekend. We had no choice but to book early. An umpire is responsible for deciding if players are following the rules. It's a big responsibility. I've got to be fair. They eat raw mushrooms. Would you like to come to the cooking class with me? I was wondering if we could learn more about different kinds of mushrooms. A reporter told us that he was uncertain about our future. I read the news in the morning. I usually read the news in the morning. Where can I find more information about his report? The ball boy will go to college and study history. Where are you planning to study? What makes you think history is the right choice? This uniform sells really well. I'm feeling proud of our design. I didn't expect it to be this popular either. A clock tells us what time it is. I don't like being late. It's my fault for not setting the alarm. The player needs to pick up his girlfriend this afternoon. I enjoy driving through the city. The first thing I'm gonna do when we get back is to rest. You should take care of your racket all the time. Have you heard about the new tennis strings? He is as good a player as he is careful with his equipment. I came down with a cold and couldn't do well in the ball game. I feel a sense of accomplishment when I play well. I'll take you to the next game so you can see it. At twilight, my girlfriend and I were walking towards a mountain. I'm really looking forward to our trip. You'll be amazed by the view from the top. They have gathered on the mountain for their training. I often wonder about their simple training routines. Don't ever underestimate their dedication. The drugstore is located just around the corner. My favorite team is playing tonight. By the way, do you need anything from the drugstore? Camping doesn't have to be wet, cold, and uncomfortable. I have a small family. My duty is to make sure that they are comfortable when camping. Did you see the palm tree over there? I enjoy painting the landscapes in my free time. Would you care for a sketch of it? I know the best place to buy batteries. Have you seen the post about protecting the environment? Would you like me to show you where it is? I know that sitting on a bench is a waste of time. I have a headache. There is no evidence that he understands my discomfort. I am watching a spectacular sunset from a boat. I'll get back to you on that idea tomorrow. This is the only way to really enjoy the view. The broken handle needs to be fixed as soon as possible. What are you doing? How could you ignore such an important repair? You should do that, otherwise the route will cause problems. Could you repeat that again? It's important that I understand the risk clearly. I used to hungry or thirsty. He's tall and handsome, but I'm not really happy with his arrogant attitude. The new water fountain not only provides cold water but also offers hot water for coffee. I'm trying to eat more healthy foods. What I mean is, the new water fountain could be a great addition. It's cold out there, so make sure to button up your coat before going on patrol. I feel safe in my neighborhood. Now it's your turn to patrol. The shape of it doesn't ring a bell. Is it yours? Well, I need to buy some milk before the bell rings. I'd like you to come with me. It's what you got from the vending machine. You get what you pay for. What would you like to drink? It is dangerous to drink soda without reading the label. Knock. If you do so, you'll get rewarded with the 7-Up. He's very persistent. You're not supposed to demand things like that. Collecting old coins is a very valuable hobby. I'll let you know if I find any rare coins. I really like your collection. I'll let you know if I find any rare coins. The repairman has many tasks to complete today. We've been friends since school. I'm torn between helping him or finishing my own work. With the right tools on hand, it should take about 30 minutes. The only problem is that my tool is very old. I'm in the mood for some DIY work today. The trash can we bought last weekend cracked somehow. I'm going to a concert this weekend. Promise me you'll get a new one before then. We take time to make the forecasts as accurate as possible. What time is it? I'm not used to waiting this long for anything. He has the potential to become a better producer. I'm trying to be more efficient. I'm interested in learning new production techniques. He has the best telephone system in the world. I try to exercise for 3 hours at least 3 hours 3 times a week. We might as well call him and test our system while exercising. He ordered a pearl necklace to give to his girlfriend. I really enjoyed the part where she opened it. Why don't you get your girlfriend something special as well? The announcer on the stage is my uncle. I'd like to try a new wine for his birthday party. What do you make of his presentation? The girl standing over there told him the news. What do you do to check the credibility of the news? How was your day after hearing after hearing the shocking news? The man used the key found on the floor. I'm working on improving security. We'd be better off without these old logs. The forecaster that I met yesterday was very knowledgeable. I'm having trouble understanding weather patterns. There are very few people who can explain it as well as he did. The map shows the place where we must go to find good snow. You look great today. I know where we should start our journey. What he needs is more time to study at his desk. I am saving money for a new chair for him. Should we support his learning? He still looks young remarkably as they mark their 5th wedding anniversary. I've always wanted to attend their anniversary party. I told you not to forget to bring their gift. Fortunately, the photographer knows many healthy plant foods to eat. My dream is to travel around the world and take pictures of these plants. It's too bad that we can't take the pictures right away. And don't forget to take your camera when you go on vacation. I'm interested in majoring in photography. However, I still have no idea how to use a professional camera yet. I know that there is a special way to learn English really fast. It was nice meeting you. Make sure to practice every day to keep improving. Grandpa can type faster than anyone else in the room. We need to do something about the current typing method. Make sure that you practice enough so you can type faster than Grandpa. You should place a first-class stamp on the envelope to complete the process. I have a trouble dealing with the task. It is said that the first-class stamp is currently unavailable. I need a stool while working in the kitchen. I'm also looking for a pair of shoes for cooking. Be careful around the hot stove. Hearing the photographer's request, Peter, the grandson, raised his hand to volunteer. I volunteer at an animal shelter. What kind of animals do you like? Even though he stood there holding a fruit basket during the dog session, he didn't complain. I love go out and play with the dog on weekends. Can't you see I'm passionate about pets? Can't you see I'm passionate about animals? If the dog is sleeping or eating, leave it alone. I agree with you that pets need their own space. What's the best way to make pets comfortable? The patient lying in the bed was silent. Let's move on to the next topic. I wish I were able to do more for the patient. She didn't like the wheelchair, but she had no choice. I'm so sorry for the inconvenience. I saw you having difficulty moving around. This is a doll that walks and talks. Why don't you give it a try? I'm counting on you to take care of it. I found a gold coin in the flower pot here. I'm trying to learn how to appraise it. I'm looking forward to seeing how much it's worth. Are you sure the patient can speak now? My neighborhood old Joe is very quiet today. You only have to listen carefully in order to hear him. Can you shuffle the cards now? Wow, you're really good at this. What's the matter with your hand? May I change the TV channel? I'm writing to inquire about your preferences. The fact is that not everyone likes the same shows. Did he say anything to the nurse? I'm really upset about his attitude. I'd rather he talk directly to me. What a nice friend you are. I'm thinking of buying you a gift. I'm really looking forward to seeing your reaction. Make a package for Jimmy to deliver. It is a beautiful day today, just perfect for a delivery. Help yourself to some snacks before heading out for the delivery. I think he may be tired working all day in the 724 store. It's interesting how he manages to survive. I'm dying to know his secret. I'm dying to know about his secret. There is a security guard, but what good is it if he doesn't do anything? I'm planning to travel to a safer place. There is nothing I like better than feeling safe. A walkie-talkie is on his belt. I've been listening to police radio a lot lately. It's not that I'm trying to be cozy, but it's fascinating. The cat next to the security guard is very cute. What's today's date? I'm not sure how to remember the cat's birthday. As it turns out, the robot used to be a child star. I'm interested in learning more about his past. What time did the news report air? Money is not everything. Time and money are similar. Both are valuable, but time is more important than wealth. I would appreciate if you could follow my advice. Your name tag is your friend. I like to make sure people know my name. I'm looking for a new design for my name tag. The police officer caught a thief this morning. I prefer my coffee strong after hearing such news. He always seems to be in the right place at the right time. The store manager didn't know what to do. How many people are there in lines for returns? I remember seeing the line getting longer. I didn't have red tape at the time. How do I get to the hardware store? The reason why it's so challenging is due to the morning traffic. Proper education will give you independence of spirit. I have a cat named Freedom. Speaking of independence, it's important that everyone has their own space. The teacher will teach you new vocabulary. What kind of movies do you like that have complex vocabulary? I'd rather learn through movies than textbooks. The teacher handed her an eraser and a notebook. I'm busy this weekend. What's the use of studying if I can't attend the class? The school janitor bought me a book to help me learn more about Arabic. I saw a great play last night. I'm having trouble understanding some of the Arabic patterns, Arabic phrases that they used. The boy's parents made him what he is today. I'd like to send this package to my parents as a token of gratitude. We'd better appreciate the support our parents give us. I found the ticket to be very expensive. I'm trying a new recipe tonight to save money. When was the last time you cooked at home to save money? The boy keeps his sneakers clean on a daily basis. I remember when he told me about doing something like that. Could you help him keep up that habit? They saw the girl dancing in the rain. I'd like to rent a car to take her somewhere dry after this. I spent an hour watching her enjoy the rain. The girl made it a rule to read a book a day. Could you tell me a little bit more about her? It may surprise you, but she has read over 300 books this year. Never have I seen such a pretty radio. I've been using this new app that plays all the time radio shows. I'd like to find a similar one. No wonder that the Nile River is called the father of African rivers. When I was young, I learned about its significance. Whether or not you agree, it's a vital part of history. The pyramid, I believe, is around 455 feet tall. In my opinion, it's an incredible feat of engineering. You should have seen it in person. The fact that no one bought anything at the gift shop made me sad. Did you hear about the discounts they were offering? I've had of people ignoring local businesses. If I were you, I would call an ambulance right away. Tell them it's a cozy small cafe next to the post office. You must be serious when you call an ambulance. If I had known that you were going to ride a camel, I would have joined you. I like to try new things in my free time. I'm thinking about riding a camel next time. If your uncle should win the lottery, what do you think he would do with the money? I'm going to ask him for advice. I really go for people who are kind and have a sense of humor. Were I you, I wouldn't buy the bell. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I retire. I'm all for making practical decisions like not buying the bell. I wish Chairman Abdullah were here. My family is very important to me. As far as the leadership goes, he was the best. He talks as if he had a gold belt. My favorite food is sushi, but compared to his stories, even sushi seems plain. Without your help, it would have been impossible to bring this chair. What do you think about getting a matching table? There is nothing as satisfying as completing a set.